Hello, we thought we'd do a bit of an update. It's winter 2025. Gotta say thank you for Cameron for filming us. And we'll start out the front. So the orange trees are not loving, we've had a little bit of frost, but it's been quite mild. They're not loving that. But there is new growth about to start, so they'll be okay come spring. Over here you can see some of we planted these daffodils this year and in autumn I think, and they're starting to flower quite nice, and the camellia's flowering nicely as well. We've had a fair bit of rain now, so we're kind of probably what we should be getting for our winter rains. We're still in deficit, but it's improving. Okay. So this bed is doing really well as well. Not a lot's been happening here. The jonquil's already flowering nice and early. Otherwise, not a lot has been happening there. Otherwise in the front I've been actually, whereas I tried lots of pots last year, I've been reducing the pots this year. I don't know if I've done a video since we made a handrail out of an old bed frame that somebody gave me. I just welded some plates on it and welded them together as well. I'm gonna put new decking down on here because this decking is made from fibre cement sheet, and it's really hard to get the paint to stick to it. Around here we've had a battery installed. That was only installed on Friday. It's Sunday today, so it turns out that it's not running yet because they have to connect to it remotely to switch it on, which is great. So I'm guessing they get to monitor all our data, all our energy usage as well remotely. And okay, I think we will go through to the back. So other things we've been doing is I've got the plumber to install some big filters. So this is for our mains water. So all our mains water is now triple filtered. It's amazing the impurities that are in the mains water. So when we in the fire service connect to a hydrant, we always flush the hydrant first, and the first maybe 50 litres is often rusty and full of gunk. In fact, in training last week there was a whole load of stones. Somebody got a handful of stones out. So anyway, so this should remove all of that. You'll notice they're closed at the moment. That's because we've had enough rain that we are running on 100% rainwater. And just behind Cameron is that was our backup generator. Now it's not really needed. I'm just going to cover it up. Well, I remember. Now we have the battery. We shouldn't need the generator, so I'll probably have to sell that or get rid of it somehow. Okay. So these were a mismeasure set of windows, so I now need to find a new home for them. So lovely windows, perfectly sized, just the width and the height were mixed up. Okay, so it's actually a lovely day here today, and it's probably about 15 degrees. It's actually been pretty cold. I went cycling yesterday and it was about 6 or 7. So I've done a little bit of gardening today. Cam played hockey this morning, but then since we've been back we've done a little bit of gardening. So you see here we've got some, I've planted a grapevine that I grew from a cutting. and we will train that up here. The espalier quince is still there. But in here we've got some broad beans on the go. This is all homemade compost at the moment, and I've been reading and watching Charles Dowding with his no-dig methods. I really like his videos. He's really interesting. He also is he goes against a lot of the rules of gardening as well, which is quite refreshing. So not a lot has been growing. This garden in winter gets shade pretty much from this fence all day. But some of this is all more homemade compost, and that's doing quite well. We've got walking onions here, so they're clumping onions. The lettuce has been going all year, and we're doing really well. And we've got some kale that we're keeping going, and some more onions in there. We found some watercress in the creek the other day, so I'm seeing if we can grow our own watercress here. Otherwise, these are all the raspberries, just been pruning them back here. We put the tumble dryer outside, so to reduce moisture in the house. I just planted a gooseberry today that was in a pot. I've been taking things out of pots, putting them in the ground. And again, that's all heavily mulched with homemade compost. Up here you can see the lemons. We've got a lot of lemons at the moment, which is funny because we'd probably use more lemons in the summer, so we might have to juice some. We might just go and say hello to the girls. Don't know why Bessie's in her cot. There's a unicorn wearing a onesie. So while we're down here, so this bed is slowly coming on. You see some like daikon radish, which was grown as a green manure, but we harvest them and eat them still. Chickens love the leaves as well, so I've been doing that. Another big change is here. We used to have the rainwater pump here and 2 small filters and then 3 bigger filters over here. So this whole wall was covered in filters and pumps and stuff. Anyway, we've moved all of that around here. And that is now here. So we've got the pump down here. So it's a bit further away from the bedroom, so it's a bit quieter. And then we've got these rainwater filters, which also have a UV light as well. To kill any bacteria. So that's so we're running 100% on rainwater at the moment. All our water can be pumped up into the tank behind Cameron there. And then that's then distributed to the whole house. Come this way a little bit, Kim, just by the hot water service there. So that means all our water at the moment, we're 100% rainwater, which is really good. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad that we've got rid of all of that stuff on that wall. It's really tidied up that wall, and that south side of the house is our utility side anyway. Obviously south here means no sun for us, so we'll go and check out the chickens. We've got some new chickens, and the chickens have just started laying. Not the new ones yet. We've had about 4 eggs this week, which is quite good. It's still been quite cold. So the new chickens are just bog standard ice brown chickens, so they're not very clever, they're not very cute, but once they're laying we'll get 3 eggs from them a day, so anything the bantams lay will just be a bonus, because 3 eggs a day was probably enough. Eggs are really expensive here at the moment, they're almost $1 an egg, so that's why we've got those chicks to grow more of our own eggs. Particularly we've got enough space for them. So Katie picked up this rabbit hutch from the side of the road, and they were in there while they're all getting used to each other. You can see they're already the size of the bantams. Compost is all going well. It's actually almost like walking on thick compost in here because of all the stuff that gets thrown in here. Oh, there's a worm. But then in here, this is the bay that I've been using. And then this is the bay that will hopefully be ready maybe later this year. Otherwise I've just tried to fence a few things off to keep the chickens off them for now, because they're eating everything. Here's a funny one. This one over here, you'll notice stinging nettles, and we've planted them because they're an annual stinging nettle, not like the perennial ones you get in the UK. And nettles, obviously, the chickens will probably like to eat them, but they're also quite good for you, so we're gonna use them as well. Okay. So Cam's just got back from Europe last week. Mm-hmm. How was it?
It was very good.
Good. The camera's doing lots of flashy things. Was it doing that with you?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, and Katie's over here as well.
Hello. I'm looking at a gluten-free book for
Gluten-free
Ellie.
book for Ellie. Okay.
Gluten-free Christmas for
Oh
Ellie.
wow, she's
I'm
planning ahead.
planning.
Okay. And Cameron, thank you for your filming.
No problem.
You are relieved now from your duties. We're going to follow Cameron down the hallway and see if the girls are...
Hi, look.
Oh, wow, look at your clothes.
Look, that's me.
They fit you?
Yeah.
Really? What are you up to, Jemima?
We play on big sisters and babies and mums.
Who's the big sister?
Bessie.
Oh, who's the mum?
Me.
Oh,
And this is the baby.
that's the baby. What's your baby called?
Lily.
Lily, hey?
Me, Daisy.
You're Daisy. Good. Right, guys, do you have a message for your grandparents?
I love you.
Oh,
Go
that's
on.
nice.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Look at your arm. Wow. Can I see?
Do you want to see you? Oh no.
Huh?
Where have they gone? Where have they gone?
She's
Wait. Okay, right. Say goodbye, girls.